In this hidden corner of the Caribbean, mysteries and wonders await to be discovered, challenging the perception that it's all just a tourist facade. Dive with us till the end of this journey and form your own opinion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to uncover the secrets and fascinations of the most amazing places on the planet. Located east of Florida, the Bahamas is a charming country in the Lucayan archipelago, made up of over 700 islands, islets, and cays, nestled in the Atlantic. This place turned into a British possession in 1718 in an attempt to control piracy. Famous among pirates, Blackbeard considered the Bahamas one of his favorite hideouts. In 1973, the Bahamas cut their colonial ties, becoming a sovereign nation within the Commonwealth. But what truly makes the Bahamas unique? Ever heard of the swimming pigs? That's right. On Big Major Cay, one of its islands, the pigs not only swim, but also become stars of photos and videos for enchanted tourists. Before we jump back into the video, I'm going to drop a link in the pinned comment for y'all who want to help us out in any way. Support us so we can keep bringing you higher quality and more frequent videos. Thanks a bunch. It's said that a group of pigs heroically swam to the shores of a deserted island in the Bahamas after a shipwreck, marking their destiny in this idyllic sanctuary. Another theory suggests that sailors left them there, intending to return and consume them later, a plan that thankfully never materialized, allowing the pigs to become the island's unexpected inhabitants. The Bahamas region, with its countless small islands, was the perfect hideout for pirates and buccaneers, creating an almost indecipherable maze, perfect for their ambushes and strategies. During the golden age of piracy, misleading lights were used to lure ships into danger. And among those pirates was the notorious Blackbeard, whose presence was feared by all who sailed those waters. Nassau, the vibrant capital of the Bahamas, has become a magnet for investors, attracting the attention of multimillionaires and celebrities like Johnny Depp, David Copperfield, Eddie Murphy, and Shakira, who have acquired islands and properties in the area. Some see these acquisitions as investment opportunities, while others use them as private retreats to escape the routine. Of the over 700 islands in the archipelago, only 24 are inhabited, with a total population barely exceeding 300,000 inhabitants, creating an atmosphere of isolation and tranquility. In local cuisine, conch stands out, a mollusk with white and tasty meat, typical of the Bahamas, which can be enjoyed raw or fried, a true pillar of the region's gastronomy. The taste for elegance might be up for debate, but the passion for sports like track and field, American football and basketball is undeniable among Bahamians, with the Miami Dolphins being the team of choice for many. Despite this, around 300,000 residents take on the challenge of living in a place often threatened by hurricanes, a real risk in these paradise islands. Over the last 2 decades, several powerful storms have battered the region, including Hurricane Andrew in 1992, followed by Floyd in 1994, Francis in 2004, among others. These severe weather events, including the devastating Category 5 Hurricane Dorian, with winds exceeding 185 kilometers per h and peaking at 354 kilometers per h, showcase nature's strength in the Bahamas, especially in Great Abaco and Grand Bahama. However, residents have been adapting to these adverse conditions, improving building standards since Hurricane Floyd in 1999. Homes with circular design and sloping roofs have proven to be more resilient, minimizing the impact of strong winds. Adapting to environmental challenges is a standout characteristic of the Bahamas, even in architecture that helps distribute the forces of nature. A fascinating example of this adaptation is the Nassau Public Library. Originally an octagonal building used as a prison, it now houses a collection of over 28,000 books, transforming into a hub of culture and learning. The cultural vibe of the Caribbean shines brightly in the Bahamas, especially in music and dance. Take Junkanoo, for instance. It's a festive parade bursting with colors, drum rhythms, bells, and whistles, an authentic carnival experience that livens up the streets. Moreover, music genres like calypso and rake and scrape reflect the rhythmic soul of the region. Beneath the crystal-clear waters, the Bahamas reveal another wonder, a unique underwater cave system in the world. Formed over millennia by the erosive action of acidic rainwater and the sea on limestone rocks, These caves are a spectacle of geological formations, such as stalactites and stalagmites, along with vast underground chambers. The grandeur and complexity of these caves, stretching for kilometers and connecting to the ocean, attract divers from around the world, eager to explore their hidden secrets. Before we jump back into the video, I'm going to drop a link in the pinned comment for y'all who want to help us out in any way. Support us so we can keep bringing you higher quality and more frequent videos. Thanks a bunch. The allure of the Great Blue Hole in the Bahamas stems from the striking contrast between the deep, intense blue of the ocean and the light blue of the shallower waters surrounding it, a sight that captures the essence of the Caribbean and the Yucatan Peninsula, nearly exclusive places for this natural wonder. As for justice in the Bahamas, the country maintains the death penalty, placing it among the 58 countries that still apply this sentence. The Fire Festival, touted as a luxury event in 2017 on the island of Exumas, turned out to be a prime example of shattered expectations. With tickets costing up to $12,780, the event promised by William Billy McFarland and his company Fire Media was supposed to be a weekend of extravagance, featuring models, celebrities, renowned musicians like Blink-182, Linjashki, and Major Lazer, along with gourmet experiences and private jet travel. However, it all collapsed into chaos, with poor infrastructure, lack of organization, and the luxurious menu reduced to cheese sandwiches without even a beer. Billy McFarland eventually admitted his guilt in March 2018 to 2 counts of wire fraud, deceiving investors and ticket buyers out of about $26 million. He also confessed to bank frauds related to schemes selling fake tickets and the unauthorized issuance of a check. In October 2018, McFarland was handed a 6-year prison sentence, a punishment that many felt was insufficient given the magnitude of his fraudulent actions. The Bahamas is a real tax haven, where you don't have to worry about income taxes, capital transfers, wealth, or capital gains. That means your money can grow more here than in many other places. However, I can't overlook an important detail: the cost of living. In Nassau, for example, living can be pretty pricey. Renting a modest 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment can set you back over $3,500 a month. Get ready to shell out around $400 for the electricity bill and somewhere between $4 to $5 per gallon of gas. And when it comes to food, prices are usually double what you're used to paying. Sure, there are ways to save, like buying in bulk and limiting restaurant visits. Also, it's important to be aware of safety issues. The Bahamas have a crime rate that can't be ignored, with violent incidents happening frequently, even in tourist areas and during the day. The U.S. government advises caution to its citizens when visiting the country. In Nassau, places like Adina Trap are off-limits to visitors due to reported dangerous incidents. It's crucial to stay vigilant and steer clear of notoriously risky areas. While many manage to stay safe just by using common sense, common issues in the region include domestic violence and drug trafficking-related matters, which can escalate unexpectedly. Adjusting to the laid-back pace of life in the Bahamas can be a challenge for some. While some are enchanted by the prospect of a slower, more relaxed lifestyle, others might prefer the hustle and bustle of a faster-paced environment, even if it means dealing with stressful situations. For newcomers, especially expatriates, getting used to a life where everything happens at its own pace can be tough. Many comment on the apparent lack of work ethic on the islands, which can result in delays and unprofessionalism in critical sectors like customs, manufacturing, and childcare. Additionally, the Bahamas has limited resources for elderly care, posing a challenge for families in need of such services. If you find yourself in a situation where a loved one requires constant care, get ready to take on the role of caregiver in the Bahamas. The lack of regulated home healthcare services makes treating complex conditions like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's quite challenging. While it's possible to hire foreign professionals for these care needs, the responsibility of obtaining the necessary authorizations will fall on you, which can be a complex process, especially for individuals with physical or developmental disabilities. So, if you need specialized medical assistance, living in the Bahamas might not be the wisest choice. As for traffic, Paradise Island serves as a clear example. Being a popular tourist spot, traffic jams are frequent, and you could spend up to 3 hours stuck in traffic just to do everyday activities. Exploring the culinary options in the Bahamas is a true culinary adventure, ranging from simple roadside stalls to high-end establishments. Seafood is an undisputed highlight, with dishes made from fresh fish, lobsters, conch, and shrimp dominating the menus. The local cuisine, enriched with international touches, creates a fusion experience that's a real treat for the taste buds. And don't worry if you're a vegetarian or a meat enthusiast, as there are varied options to please everyone's palate. Whether you're looking for something quick or a sophisticated dining experience, the Bahamas cater to all desires. The charm of the local culinary scene goes beyond flavors, offering stunning settings that combine wonderful views and a serene vibe. Some restaurants are housed in buildings with rich history, providing an experience that nourishes both the body and the soul. Dining in the Bahamas is a casual and relaxed experience, where informal atmospheres prevail and dress codes are flexible. Whether you're looking for a romantic evening or a family gathering for breakfast, there will always be a place that meets your culinary needs. Salaries in the Bahamas are generally higher compared to other Caribbean destinations, driven by prosperous tourism and a wealthy expatriate community. However, visitors should be aware that prices, especially for food and alcoholic beverages, may be higher than usual due to the need for importation, which raises costs. When it comes to finances, it's important to know that credit cards are accepted at most places in the Bahamas, but having some cash on hand is wise, especially for small purchases at smaller establishments or places that don't accept cards. At ATMs in the Bahamas, it's easy to find Bahamian dollars, which are on par with the US dollar, simplifying the conversion for those using that currency. However, visitors from other nations may have to deal with exchange rate differences. The higher costs in the country are a reality, but proper financial planning can help you enjoy your stay without major worries. When it comes to childcare, options in the Bahamas vary widely in terms of cost. For parents looking for early education, there are several renowned schools and daycares that tend to charge more for their advanced facilities and specialized programs. For those on a tighter budget, there are more affordable alternatives like community centers and in-home caregivers. Thanks for sticking around, and if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like and share the video. Until our next meeting.